Hello, I'm back. It's Christopher Penny. Okay, we're gonna make this quick. Well, try to make it quick. I lost my swear word, and I want everybody to know what happened. More or less. This is a message more for the new members and for the people who you know who you are. Yeah, a couple weeks ago I lost my stuff. I've been losing it, and it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I had nobody to turn to at that time. And I opened up Discord, and I think I said help. I think maybe I said help me, I need help, I don't know. And that's a hard word for people like me to say. I got more support from people I don't even know where in the world they were or are or anything. And some of you I know, and everybody reached out to me like so much. I got a little bit of help. I'm not going to say anybody's names, but honestly, the most help I got was the people checking in on me. You spare the sob story and all that crap. I don't have many people left to reach out to. It's just sort of how I control my existence. You know, I compartmentalize everything. I shut people out when I move on, and I've burnt all my bridges. But all I had to do was say help in a chat room, and I've had people reaching out to me, making sure I was doing okay mentally, you know, and people were straight up, I got no money to help you, buddy, but can we talk? Do you want to talk about something? I've been there too. So if you're new at the Malayans, please know that you can ask for help. You can ask me for help. There's a long list of really good people. That's a plan. It's not a magic trick. There's a really long list of really good people in the Malayans, and they will take time out of their day and their night. And there's a couple guys I know that I could probably call at 2 in the morning and say I need to talk. It's not all about magic. So just know that, and I swear, well, screw the clouds. I swear on my kid. I was on my way to the hospital the other day, and I just got a message from one of you guys, and we just chatted for a little bit, and it cooled me down enough, and I'm not in the mental hospital. I'm back home. And I saw my room and my little studio, and it's all a mess, and I'm like, oh, I fell apart, I gotta fix it. But at least I'm home to fix it. And I wanted to say thank you. So something I've been working on for a while now. And this is coffee, by the way. This is to replicate a Newcastle, which is a dark beer in a clear bottle. This is how I want to say thank you. I was gonna work on it and make a video, but I'm not really a teacher of magic, so I call it the sausage roll or the hot sausage drop. Okay, so you've copped a card, blah blah blah, do whatever you want. I had a routine I was going to present it with, but I think it's better as an idea and given away to you guys. So you've copped a card, or pull it out of an advocate or whatever. Get it into a classic palm, and you can practice this in your back pocket. I used to call it pocket sausage. Well, ever since the sausage stuff started, I was gonna offer it to Daniel. So get it in a classic palm, but you want the back facing out. It's important. You want this edge on the pinky here, and this edge on the clunge, and you curl this one under this one, so you get a diagonal roll, and that allows you to get a tighter roll, and then you push down. And I can't really do it slow, but if you do it just right, you end up with a tiny little sausage and a thumb clip. You should see my apartment is covered with curled up cards. But once you get it down, you can do it from a gambler's cop, reach into your back pocket, pull out a different card, you get a different card, you get a different card, hold your stinking dirty sausage right in their face, give them the card they think is their card, say hang on to that for a second, and then I get back into my little thumb clip. In your thumb clip, nobody looks when you grab a beer. The idea for me was to have the bartender serve the beer in the middle of the trick and say thank you. Nobody sees this because nobody sees the back of your hand. Nobody watches when you do this. Now see, it's going to get stuck here if you don't get a tight sausage. But this is filled with fluid and nobody sees it because the Newcastle, I believe, has a little label there. But your hand is here. Your hand's here, nobody cares. Nobody cares you're holding a beer. So, if you get a good sausage, it'll drop right in, and you can say, here, can you hold on to this for a second? Okay, where were we? We have your card, gonna make it disappear, ooh, it's gone, and they're still holding your beer. Meanwhile, what happens, and it takes about 3 minutes, the tightly curled sausage will slowly expand like this until it's pressed against the outside of the clear glass. So you have about 2.5 to 3 minutes before the card reveals itself through the clear glass in a beer. So you can be holding it, you can have somebody else hold it, whatever. It doesn't have to be beer if you don't drink. I just find that the flat glass works better than a soda bottle. It'll work in a soda bottle, but it's not as magical looking. Trust me, I've tried. And if you get a beer like Corona, excuse me, my girlfriend's bottle, I've been trying to drink less. You can see it. And if you get a dark beer in a dark bottle, the reveal isn't cool looking. It's awesome if there's a signature on it already, because then their mind goes, especially if they've been holding the beer the whole time. So that's my way of saying thank you. Yeah, I look like ass. You guys don't care, I do, but whatever. Thank you. Thanks. Like, I don't want to like get all upset and cry and stuff, but yeah, you guys really helped me. So I give to the Alliance my hot sausage drop, which, let's see if I can do it with the camera on. So I'm gonna go like this, and it's not working because the camera's on. And when you're done, you have a hot sausage and a nice thumb clip. One point to note is you want to practice it so the seam ends up in the clunge. because if the seam is out here, you're going to get this. You don't want a floppy sausage. So you practice getting it nice and tightly rolled. I do have a routine coming later based on this idea where you go like this. I'll show you guys that someday. I'm still working on it. But this is basically what you want, with the seam in the crotch pressed up against the clunge, and there you go, a hot dirty sausage in your hand. I gotta clean my nails, all that I know, but whatever. I've been a mess. Look, I got a card. Dirty sausage. And here, would you mind holding my beer? Meanwhile, this is covered by dark beer, and then it disappears inside. Can you hold this for a second? I want to do something. Boom. 3 minutes later, their card appears on the outside, and you can go make it appear in there. You can do whatever you want. And one idea, last thing I want to give to you guys and everybody, is the concept of a transposition or a destroyed and restored type of deal. You put the signed card in the beer full. Hopefully you haven't had a sip yet. You just take it from the bartender. You block everybody with your hand, drop the sausage in, say thank you, hand it to somebody immediately. They're not going to register this because it's such a casual thing. Here, can you hold my beer? I got a shuffle or something. So they're holding a full beer. Now you have this card, and let's say it's a dupe of the signed card, and you've scribbled on it. So as it's ripped up into tiny pieces, they see ink, they think they signed it. Put it in the bottom of a beer glass. You get a little bit of Everclear or something, pour it in there, have a cool little fire display. Their card's destroyed. They see lines of ink on there disappearing. Oh, my signature's disappearing, blah blah blah. They're holding your beer with the signed card in it while they watch it be destroyed with fire in a beer glass. I just watched the video back, and the part about the burn and restored, I have no idea what I look like at this angle, but whatever. Card idea got cut off, so basically scribble on a dupe, force a card on them, have them sign it, cop it away, sausage roll, drop it in a brand new beer, and immediately hand it. In their head, they're going to think they were holding it the moment it was served. Then shred their card, pour a little flammable alcohol on it in a beer glass, light it on fire. Cool looking fire display. Oh, my card's destroying. La la la. And then when enough of it is destroyed, just pour the beer out into the empty glass. It should have just little pieces of card and some carbon and maybe a little bit of extra booze. And then pour out the dirty beer, the one with the hot sausage in it. Just say, oh, do you have my beer? And then will you just pour that on the fire, put it out, go ahead, and just pour the whole thing in. Oh, and they pour the whole thing in, and the card restores from the glass down here up into the beer. There's something there. So that's it. That's it. I'm just going to insert this when I edit it. Yeah, I know, I look like shit. Stop it. Stop it. Don't make fun of me. I'm fragile. You guys are going to have to, like, talk me out of another panic attack. Don't make fun of me. Alright. Alright, well, apparently my camera auto turns off when I'm boring. So you get the idea. Burned and restored. and you can restore it right back up into the bottle, and then you have a beer, a little bit of carbon in there, and you drink it and all the evidence is gone. But dirty hot sausage in my hand, nobody looks here, drop it in my beer. Of course that's shit sausage because it should look like a spliff. You put it in there, plop, drink your beer, which is coffee. It says coffee. I'm drinking coffee out of a beer bottle because that's what all the cool kids do. Anyway, again, if you're new, I guarantee you got issues. We all got issues. There's no shame here at the Alliance. We all come out and said we're recovering this and we suffer from that, and I'm telling you, if you need help, ask. We assemble like the friggin' Avengers or whatever. I don't watch superhero crap, but at least 20 people were checking on me and making sure I was okay. That's more than I got from the state. That's more than I got from my therapist. That's more than I got from my parents. Yeah, my parents loved me. They checked on me, but they checked on me once a day. I'm checked on constantly. There are a couple Alliance members, and again, I think names are kind of private. I don't know, but they check on me every day. And if a day goes by where they don't check on me, I check on them. So, welcome to the Alliance. Be yourself, be honest. Admit when you need help, even if it's hard. Because we're all mad here. Let me see. So, Madison did this. I'm very proud of it. Yes, I have some grooming to do. So, this is from Alice in Wonderland. We're all mad here. On this hand, see, I have this thing, but it's going to say all the best people are in fanciful script. Yeah, we're all mad. Ask for help, and let me know what you think of the sausage drop, because I have been working on it for a while, and I wanted to get it down to a polished routine, and I decided no. I want to say thank you and give it to everybody to share. I'm sure somebody's done it. I don't care. I'm not going to go researching it. I'm not going to release it or sell it. It's just curling a card up, dropping it into a specific beer bottle, and there you go. It's a very cool reveal. Creates an impossible type of object that they were holding in their hands the whole time. Oh, one more follow-up. If you can do an angle 0 or angle Z type piece and get the rest in here, then you get the cool part of asking them if it matches, and then you have to smash the bottle. It sounds like a lot of fun for a spectator, but then they smash the bottle, find out that it matches, yay! Or they can keep it forever and wonder. Sort of like one of those, I think it was a Ramsey trick, where it was the deck of cards and the choice is up to you. You can open it up and find out, or keep it as a souvenir forever type of deal. Same kind of thing. I love you guys. I'm back. Thank you. My pocket's jingling. Looks like Madison posted something else. I don't know. Ask for help. And if you need anything from me, anybody, need a logo, you need something. I'm not trying to pitch my services right now. Right now I'm saying thanks. I don't want it to come across like I'm mocking anybody, but thanks. Like, for F swear wording real, thanks. You have no idea how much you guys helped me. My girlfriend's a social worker, and she said she's never seen any support group like this. Thanks, Madison. Thank you for what you created. I know we took on a life of our own, and I think that's what you wanted. But I gotta clean up. I have 2 weeks of depression on my face. Love you.